The House Judiciary Committee subcommittee on the weaponization of government, thank God that exists, has had these FBI whistleblowers testify today. The Democrats just tried to stop them from even getting whistleblower protection. But that's something Congress grants. And guess who gets to grant it? The majority party who oversees the Judiciary Committee, who's in control of the Judiciary Committee. So they can complain all they want and try to disrupt the hearing, which they tried to do. But when they actually started their questionings, they looked foolish.
When it comes to whistleblowers, you are not entitled to it. That's at the discretion of Mr. Allen.
Mr. Chairman, these individuals have been determined not to be whistleblowers. These are not whistleblowers. They've been determined by the agency not to be whistleblowers. Are you deciding that they're whistleblowers?
Yes, the law decides. Did you not listen to Mr. Levitt's testimony? Did you not read the law? The law decides that they are whistleblowers.
His attorney is asserting that they are whistleblowers.
The gentlelady from New York. The gentlelady from New York has been recognized.
The law has not determined they are whistleblowers. His attorney is just asserting that.
Okay. When you're at the head of the committees, I know the Democrats don't like this. Guess who gets to make the decisions? Jim Jordan and his team. And so if you take the law, you apply it as you say, I want to give them congressional whistleblower protection. That is not up to the FBI to offer, Logan. Right. Of course they don't want to give that protection to their own people to come testify bad things about them. But that's not how it works, because then no one would be a whistleblower, because there wouldn't be any. So what they do is Congress gets to decide who gets whistleblower protection. In this case, the chair of the committee of the Judiciary Committee decided to grant that status. You go and you proffer what you have to say. And then they say, okay, that is that enough for us to grant you whistleblower status so that you have the congressional protection? It's a process. It went through Chairman Jordan's team. The Democrats just don't like that they have no control over that right now, but they lost control of the House of Representatives. This is the insanity of the Democrats. So you have Congresswoman Sanchez, a Democrat from California, and she is trying to go after this one FBI member who is testifying today and say that, use his Twitter account. His name is Marcus Allen. And just take a listen to this insane exchange where she just wouldn't give it up, even though she was caught making a story up.
Thank you. Mr. Allen, have you ever used Twitter, yes or no?
I have utilized Twitter, yes.
Okay, and is your account at Marcus A970-50645?
That is absolutely not my account.
Okay, that's not your account. Well, on December 5th, 2022, an account under the name Marcus Allen retweeted a tweet that said,
That is not my account, ma'am.
You haven't let me finish the question, sir.
Might have been the football player.
You haven't let me finish the question. And the time is mine. On December 5th, 2022, an account under the name of Marcus Allen retweeted a tweet that said, quote, Nancy Pelosi staged January 6th, retweet if you agree, end quote. Do you agree with that statement? Yes or no?
That is, I don't, no ma'am. That's not my account at all.
I'm asking whether you agree with that statement, yes or no?
Can you please rephrase the statement?
Yeah. Do you think that Nancy Pelosi staged January 6th? I just want him to answer this last question.
Yeah, he'll answer. I'm just telling you your time's up.
Do you believe that do you agree with the statement that this person tweeted that Nancy Pelosi staged January 6th? Yes or no?
No.
So she thinks she's got a gotcha moment because she finds a Twitter account
with a name that's pretty, Marcus Allen. It's not like you found another Logan Sekulow. It's like there's not very many out there.
And with all the numbers and the goofiness. And, okay, but yeah. And then, is this you? No. Well, I'm not done with my question. Okay, so you already know you failed as a congresswoman in this gotcha moment. But Logan, she wouldn't let up. She still said, well, let me tell you what the tweet said, that it wasn't yours. Do you agree with the tweet that was not your tweet? And all he says is no.
Yeah, let me just pull a random tweet out of thin air, which is essentially what it is. And going, do you agree with this? Do you agree with this person's ramblings? Whether he did or not, why would you ever, when you know who you're talking about, you know what you're also saying yes to. It's one of those sad moments where you realize that all of these moments are used for politicization. None of it is really used for why even anyone is there in the first place.
This is Linda Sanchez again. The entire hearing, she thinks, is about somehow pushing January 6th under the rug, when in fact, it gives them opportunities to talk about it. In fact, she tries to make the whole hearing about it. Take a listen.
I think it's important that we recognize this hearing for what it actually is. Make no mistake, this hearing is a vehicle to legitimize the events of January 6th and the people who perpetrated it. And why? Because Donald Trump is running for president again.
Thank God we took back the House so we can at least see how the Democrats, the liberals, are willing to do the bidding for the FBI